No, it is not.
I know that shit's real.
How?
The only reason why I know that shit is real is because we are like on a space race with fucking China right now. So it's like, if this shit was fake, China would expose. You see Iran exposing
China
shit?
probably did expose shit.
I mean,
no one sees China's media, bro. We can't get that. Like, the people may say
they show us what
they want us to see, bro.
Yeah, but China, they don't fuck with us, especially the fact that we're fucking up all their oil.
I don't think any country's been to the moon, honestly, bro.
Nah, bro, we've been to the moon. Cause I know why. Because one of them niggas from do you know who Lucky Palmer is? The fucking tech CEO that's a fucking psycho. There's this video where he explains.
All of them psychos?
Yes, he's a super psycho. But there's basically, if you have a telescope with a laser, there's panels on the moon that you can shine, and then you can have this like this piece of equipment that can sense your laser, and then it will show that like you can basically aim your laser at panels of the moon, and the laser will come back at you to basically prove that we went to the moon.
I don't know.
I see all the India media from India. Chinese people in America absolutely have access.
Surely we can agree India and China are significantly different, bro.
Yeah.
But I just don't think so, bro. I think Artemis was fraudulent, bro.
They didn't go physically to the moon. Like, they went around the moon and shit. They didn't land on it. All you have to do is go around. I feel like that shit it's been around since the 60s. Like, all you gotta do is just use gravitational pull and shit, like Neil deGrasse Tyson shit.
Fuck that.
Dude, don't tell me you're like Kyrie, you're a flat earther, bro.
I'm not a flat earther, bro. I'm not even. Nah, you're against it, bro. I'm not about to discuss my. You got.
I mean, I feel you with not wanting to trust the government, because I don't trust these niggas either. I just feel like we have the only thing is we need to basically go to the moon right now. Like, in China, they're about to do their first actual like moon trip. Like, they're about to land on the moon and shit. And we're trying to. That's why we did this shit, to basically outdo China. I feel like also too, back in the day, it was the USSR. Like, we do this shit mainly for propaganda, to be like, America first, we plant the flag and shit like that. I feel like it would be too much of an L. Like, the Iran war is really bad, but it would be fucking catastrophic if the world found out that we didn't go to the moon. I feel like that shit would look so bad on America.
Bro.
We gotta be the fucking, like, look at this nigga. Like, we gotta be like this. They want us to look like so professional and shit.
Yeah, we definitely didn't go.
Also, I think that China, they have access to American media, but the niggas that we get access to from China be like Dr. Zhang and shit. You know who that is?
Maybe.
He's the dude that like be saying crazy ass conspiracies, like the Rothschild and the Illuminati are basically like he'll say some real shit, and then he'll say like the Rothschilds and the Illuminati are like the reason for it. It's kind of hard to explain, like, and if we went to a deep dive of that shit, you'd probably be like, what the fuck is even going on? It'd be kind of crazy.
And some breaking news. I think this also from the paper of record for Morning Joe, the New York Post. I believe it was the Post where I read this. Jonathan LeBeer apparently.
Yeah, so RFK Jr. chopped off a dead raccoon's penis to study for later while on a family road trip. And this is like breaking news right now. Like, it's a big deal. Because he's also in a hearing, basically. I forget what exactly it was for, but he's basically getting grilled by Congress today. So, like, this shit came out a day before he has to testify.
RFK Jr., while driving with his children in the car on I-684, a road that you and I both drive with Willie up to the orphanage to do our work.
They said the actual road. That's how you know this shit is real.
Sorry, I missed it.
He said that. Here, let's see.
On I-684.
You think about how what?
That's like literally textbook, precursor to being a serial killer is like mutilating animals and shit. Yeah, and then like
that in the Dahmer documentary?
Yeah, I mean, it's in all of them, bro. It's like
yeah, that's facts.
It's just usually it starts when you're like a teenager. You just start like killing chipmunks and shit with sticks, and like fucking keeping their bodies as trophies and shit. That sounds like what this nigga was doing.
That sounds like what he's probably doing currently. Like,
Well, he's probably graduated to fucking people.
Yeah, I mean, he's super crazy. Like, his skin isn't naturally that color. He takes peptides and it turns his skin that fucking ballsack brown.
Or a road that you and I both drive with Willie up to the orphanage to do our work. Get out of the car, and while the kids were in the car, chopped off the penis of a raccoon.
Dude, the fact that he has to like describe this shit in like a fucking news voice is so crazy. He's like trying to like sane wash this shit to make it seem not as crazy.
Put it back into the car and continue driving with his children. Well, some would say it's the actions.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah, RFK.
Yeah.
But he also cheated on her. He wrote like sex letters to a journalist. You didn't hear about that?
Nah. Sex letters.
RFK.
That's some old head shit.
Yeah.
This nigga thinks he's in war.
Dude, my algorithm is so fucking cooked, bro. What the fuck
you
is
put
this?
TFK.
Oh, I said TFK. I thought it said RFK. I was like, why is it saying MFK? MOK. Yeah. Marriage. Oh, it was Olivia Newsy.
Cheryl Hines, that's her name, yeah.
Dude,
I love that show.
That show is fire.
Yeah, she was funny.
Based on everything that you know about RFK Jr. and how he eats and how he bathes, I think you'd imagine that a sext from him would be a pretty wild and weird ride. But I guarantee, no matter how weird you think it is,
doing a fucking Nazi salute. Okay, nah.
He was probably just tweaking. He has some mental like problem.
Dude, I fucking love I've said this before, but I love the videos of him being your trip sitter.
Oh, yeah.
I'm calling the police.
I mean, he probably was a crazy trip sitter. I feel like I would be like, I'd probably have a panic attack.
I fucking love those videos, man.
Would be a pretty wild and weird ride, but I guarantee, no matter how weird you think it is, it's even weirder in practice. And let me prove it. Here's the thing he sent to one of his former boos. Your open mouth awaiting my harvest. Drink from me, love.
This sounds like your open heart is awaiting my harvest. Like, that's like how he be talking. This is what he sent to another, like a reporter first off. So like, obviously this shit's gonna go out to the motherfucking like population and shit. People are gonna find out about this stuff. But he sent this to a reporter.
And I think that's
he was like, he's married to Cheryl Hines or he's dating her?
I don't know.
Damage report for this week. I think we're gonna call it right there. No, that's a
I
thing.
don't think they're married.
Yeah, so like that's what that shit was saying. So it's a lot of crazy shit going on. So I mean,
this and several other friends deeply unwell.
You were sick.
Well, I remember the time when we were all going out in the car to the orphanage and we saw this disturbance on the side of the road. We wondered what it was. Now we have our answer.
Wait,
it was
they
Robert.
were there?
I guess he said I remember this.
What the fuck? So they were on the road.
No, I think only the guy on the right.
Oh, okay.
Kennedy Jr.
Wait,
let's remember.
why did he?
Yeah, bro sent like for real. Bro said and it was in a written letter too. So it's like this, either he just doesn't care and they have like a special arrangement, but like bro didn't care about getting caught. He literally had like written evidence like in his handwriting and shit like that. And he literally was writing like he was gonna like he was in World War I, writing home, probably never gonna see her again.
That's the
And the thing is, the girl didn't even want him either. Like the person he was sending sex, or no, I think they were formally dating, but then he sent that after when he was with a girl, and then she didn't want to be with him, and she exposed him on the news and did like a whole fucking interview. And
Well, let me.
Why did he do that to the bear cub? Why?
So I was going to say, you thought that the dumping of the body of a bear
Oh,
in
yeah, you
Central
heard about how they,
Yes.
the bear
Yes.
shit, right?
That
Yeah.
shit is
Park
so funny, bro.
would be the most bizarre story linking Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and a dead mammal.
Why would
Because
you
let's
want
also
to
remember
Dead mammal.
let's also remember, of course, he has a worm in his brain. Let's call that two. So there's two. Here's number three. I'll just read you the lead of the New York Post story, which we did just flash right there.
Okay.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr., an avid animal genitalia researcher in his spare time, once pulled the family sedan to the side of the road after spying a dead raccoon and swiftly cut off its sex organs so he could study them later. This account is in a new book that's coming out.
He's an avid fucking genital.
Swiftly cut off his genitalia.
So he's done this before.
That's what I mean. He knew where that shit was already.
He knew where it was and he knew how to fucking do it.
He said, hold on.
Nigga had like a fucking a special container, like a locket or some shit.
Yeah, it's disgusting. With like some type of chemical that preserves the genitals so that it doesn't like decay.
Like
sick,
you think
bro.
he was eating them shits
How
later?
old are his kids?
That's a good question.
That's really fucked up.
Dude, what the fuck? That's scarring. If I saw my dad on a road trip hop out of the car and start cutting up raccoon penises, I don't know what I'd do.
Bro, cut it up a raccoon in general on the side of the road, but then you find out it's its penis. What information does he seek to get from that, though?
Yeah, like he's not even a doctor. I don't
That's
think.
what I'm saying. Like, what's that gonna do for him? Is he
Yo.
gonna find the fucking?
Crazy thing is too, like, I guess this is the product of getting your fucking dad's head blown off on live TV. Like,
That was his dad.
RFK Sr. He got killed down the street from here, high key.
Oh, I always get their family tree all mixed up.
I mean,
bro.
their family, all of them are fucked up.
Yeah.
His uncle got fucking dome shotted on live TV. His dad got dome shotted on live TV. His cousin, like, crashed in a plane. Like the family of like JFK, like the Kennedys, like it's always some crazy shit. It's never like a normal death. Like maybe one of them will die of old age. One of them will die from like some princess.
Okay, Junior, The Fall and Rise by New York Post journalist. And in it, Kennedy discusses this moment with the raccoon.
And he fucking described it in his book.
So, you know.
That's how you know, too. That means he journaled that shit and fucking, like, saved it. Or had, like, a recorder and was like, it's 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm making an incision below the raccoon's penis.
Stop, bro.
Like, that ass, though.
It's some criminal shit.
A man of science.
How did he cut it off? Like with what?
How do you find it?
And
This Chiron
What
is
does
not.
he mean with what? This nigga got a scalpel, like,
Not
on the
sufficient.
go.
Sorry,
I mean,
just on the
this is a
screen.
good
Bizarre
point.
encounter.
Because
This is too
doesn't
vague. Can we get the specifics here?
recoils.
Dude, liberals are so crazy looking. Like I'm just thinking about that. Like this show
How
is
do you
like very
find
odd.
the penis of a dead raccoon?
Wait, was it
How
dead?
many times have you asked
Was it
that?
dead?
That's a very good
I'm
question.
Oh, hold on. That's also. The post reminds me.
How many people are here?
Yo, this shit got more people than The View. Got like 10 heads on that shit.
I've
Who's
sold
dead?
him short.
Who's dead?
Let's
is the
remember
most-
the time that he
This has to be the most judgmental CBD rotation.
also found the whale carcass and used a chainsaw to cut off the whale. I mean, this is, first of all.
Yeah, I forgot. He found a whale carcass and he had a chainsaw in his car at the beach.
Again, tremendous reporting here by the New York Post. This is what we need.
Pulitzer Prize.
If there was
Pulitzer
vodka
Prize. He
in-
strapped it to the family minivan.
You don't just keep
It does not
fucking
appear to be Mika to answer your question,
Yeah.
detailing as to how he
I've
did it.
never owned
But
a
I assume
chainsaw
a
in
man
my
of science
life.
like this would just carry the tools with him at any time in case he encounters a dead animal with which he needs
He's asking the right questions.
to sever its penis.
Every part of the buffalo you use.
That's right.
As the proverb says.
That's a long stop
During the
with kids in the car.
conversation, we
Buffalo
have
penis.
Yeah.
the
You know what's
host-
amazing
You
about
charge
morning? You know
donations.
what's amazing about Morning Joe? You can watch it for 20 years, yet there's always something new. Joe saying,
I
chopping
mean,
off.
none of this stuff is new. Like this is all stuff that be going on. We've known RFK is a freak.
The penis of a raccoon. This is why you turn into Morning Joe. The unexpected
Journalism.
becomes the norm.
Yeah, maybe a regular segment.
What's wrong with this man?
We-
I mean, there's something
Valid question.
really wrong with him. There's something
Well,
really
Mika,
wrong
you're
with him.
asking.
There's something really
You're
wrong
asking the
with
question
every
that
single
family
one of these
members and close
politicians.
friends have been asking
I
literally
know
for
that.
decades now.
And there's a really serious
they used to ask,
part of this.
They used to ask that question. Now all of America gets to ask the question, thanks to Republican senators.
So, may I end with the kicker of the story here? I think it's worth noting.
there's
New York
more?
Post, perfectly understated. Here's the end of the story. So far, the results of Kennedy's rigorous whale head and raccoon penis studies have not been publicly disclosed.
Yeah, so that nigga not studying shit, bro. He's probably either eating them shits or they're just collecting dust in a fucking like a tube somewhere. I bet. Crazy how the fucking YouTube shit didn't fucking work. I don't know why that shit didn't go live.
Breaking just moments ago, MS Now has just confirmed Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard referred the whistleblower whose complaint led to the first impeachment of President Trump and the Inspector General who deemed their complaint credible for possible criminal prosecution by the Trump Justice Department.
Yeah, so this is a big deal. So basically, if you whistleblow against the government, they're going to fry your ass.
Freedom of speech. Yeah, they were saying Afro Man has done more for the First Amendment in the last
move comes days after Gabbard released
any
documents.
Politician ever.
It's true.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that he actually was a politician. He ran for president.
Oh.
Like last 2024.
The Justice Department that will review this criminal referral is the same one that just asked a federal appeals court to throw out the seditious conspiracy convictions.
Oh, yeah. This is also part of it too. So the whistleblower is getting in trouble, but do you know who the Oath Keepers are? They're like
we talked about it.
Yeah, they're like a white supremacist group, but basically they're getting their convictions thrown out for treason for storming the Capitol. And also our governor could end up being an Oath Keeper, like if in California if we don't fucking vote, which is pretty bad. But he's the sheriff of Riverside County. I didn't realize that the video, did we show that video where like
Proud Boys and Oath Keepers
motherfucker was like on Tinder while there was an armed chase? That was,
I don't know if we showed it though, but yeah.
That was his deputy. That the guy that's running this one guy that's running for California.
Yeah, we should clip that shit up when you're just swiping away.
You should clip what up?
The nigga swiping. That's a mood, bruh.
Wait, what nigga swiping?
Bro, what? The fucking guy at the gunfight who's swiping on Tinder.
Oh yeah, that's what I was about to look up right now.
Yeah.
Of these leaders, but this move would go a step further and erase the convictions. In both instances, the administration it is not just trying to sanitize
over here trying to
I gotta get this
use a pickup line.
undermine elections. We need to be very clear about that. Joining us now is Mark Elias, someone who is extremely clear, the founder of Democracy Docket and chair of the Elias Law Group.
Mark Elias, what is the DNI doing here?
They're doing Donald Trump's bidding. I mean, they are.
Yeah, it's not too good, but this is an important story too. This is only a couple I didn't realize this was in California when I first seen this shit. I thought this was in a different state, and I didn't realize it is possibly a governor candidate who's in charge of this shit. So it kind of just shows he's the guy that's in charge of this sheriff. He motherfucking is the most paid sheriff in the entire country. He gets paid $500K a year.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's embezzled from the county because the county has the worst crime solve rate out of any county in the U.S.
All out after this wild pursuit in the Inland Empire, deputies trying but unsuccessfully using new pursuit-stopping technology.
Have you been to the IE before?
Maybe once.
This is like usual IE activity. Like I feel like the IE is like
it's crazy.
It'd be like this type of shit.
And a suspect who ended up dead.
That's right, Suze. But tonight it's the actions of a SWAT team member in the middle of the standoff with that armed suspect that's making news.
Yeah, CBS LA assignment editor Mike Rogers is at the desk now. Mike, it's all because of what we caught from SkyCal, right?
Yeah, it is, Juan and Susie. We had been over this pursuit, this standoff for hours yesterday in the Hoopa Valley area in Riverside County. It all started with this, the failed use of the new technology called the grappler, sent the car into the wall there, and then...
The grappler did not fucking work. That was that shit that they used to try to catch the car. It killed the nigga.
Yeah, I was about to say, it just launched.
For hours, SWAT deputies tried to negotiate with a man to come out of the car. And while SWAT was beginning to escalate the tactics they were using different types of gas, drones, and even banging out the windows here, it was something we caught a deputy doing from SkyCal that is making headlines tonight. Take a look at the video here. You'll see as SkyCal was moving around trying to see each of the things that the deputies had, we noticed that the deputy on the left right here was on his phone, appearing to be on a dating app. You see him scrolling through that woman's profile there.
Hinge?
I think.
Bro, and the people were looking chopped as fuck that he was
scrolling the app through. Before swiping left and then swiping left 2 more times. It's important to note that because look how close he is. This barricade was active. Insane. The suspect was...
That's insane. Oh, yo, he was right next to the
That's what I'm
dude.
saying.
I didn't realize it was that
Yeah,
close.
bro.
I thought it was behind the house.
No, bro. He's literally right there.
Damn, bro could have just hopped out the car and dome shot at him.
Still alive at this point and armed, while this deputy right behind the cover of the Bearcat is sitting there scrolling through what appears
I
to
think at this rate, like, he needs to go to counseling.
Yeah.
Like, that
us
seems
to
like
be
an addiction.
a dating app. Now, we did look at the back vest of that deputy. We did see the letters SGT, which to us would indicate that he is a sergeant, potentially in a supervisory capacity here with the Riverside County Sheriff's SWAT team. Now, once we saw this, we looked back in, we saw him put the phone down, but you'll see one more time here, he appears to be scrolling through a profile there of a woman.
And then tried to give an order. I would have been like, yo, shut the fuck up, bro.
For real, bro. Bro's like mid-swipe, like, yo, y'all cover that perimeter over there.
You got it.
That's all you. That's all you.
For swiping
but like
left and looking at two additional profiles.
What does HOTJ mean? Is that like an acronym or some shit? I don't even know what the fuck that means. Horny on the job? Yo, they need to report this nigga to HR, bro. Like, what the fuck? It's crazy, because
all the while just feet from this armed barricade suspect. We want to show you the response tonight from the Riverside County Sheriff's Office. They say, quote, this behavior does not reflect the standards, expectations, or policies of our department. We have initiated an internal investigation and will take appropriate action based on the findings. The Sheriff's Office remains committed to professionalism and holding our employees.
Yo, you can't say that you remain committed to professionalism when niggas catch you in 4K doing that shit.
He was a sergeant too. It's not
accountable.
Like
that standoff would ultimately end with sheriff's deputies shooting tear gas into the back of the car. The suspect, as we believe it now, turned the gun on himself. But tonight, it's the tactics of that deputy and what he was doing during that armed standoff that are being called into question.
And the department responding to you tonight.
Yep.
Okay, Mike, thank you.
I'm trying to find the fucking video. Okay, yeah, I found it. So this guy,
a reminder: there are cameras.
It's a citywide problem. Like it's obviously like a statewide problem, or a countywide problem. Because he's also a the governor candidate. He's the oath keeper, white supremacist guy. He had to apologize.
I was shocked. I was embarrassed. I was angry.
Tonight, Riverside
fucking promoted him.
County Sheriff Chad Bianco reacting to our story about one of his highly trained.
That's his homie, bro. He probably.
They're all Christmas carolers, bro.
SWAT deputies appearing to be browsing a dating app during a standoff with an armed suspect.
CBS LA assignment editor Mike Rogers at the desk. Mike, you broke this story, and it has gotten a lot of attention. And tonight we are hearing from the top cop in Riverside County.
Yeah, and Pat Rudabane, as you heard, he was not happy to find.
Yeah, bro got the Jonah Hill super bad sweater on.
Find this out. It's not happy to find out that his deputy was doing this while at that standoff. We'll show you the video here. We first showed this to you last week. This standoff had gotten a lot of attention because of the use of a grappler, which we'll talk about in a second. But Sky Cow was looking around to see what the deputies were going to use as part of their SWAT operation here when we noticed that deputy appeared to be browsing on his cell phone. Well, today, our Jeff Nguyen sat down with Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco. They were there to talk politics, but while we had the sheriff, Jeff asked him what his initial reaction was when he saw this.
That's so embarrassing. You're running for governor, and then your motherfucking employees.
That is not representative of my department.
Okay, bro. Look at this nigga.
I know, he makes me want to shave my stash.
But you don't want to have the white supremacist stash?
That's definitely not what I want to have.
Bruh, I mean, like, I feel like it takes work to have the mutton chops underneath. Like, you gotta.
Not even.
You think so?
I know so. I could literally have the same thing.
I know that, but I feel like it's different because you don't have the handlebars. Like, you only have, like, the top part. But if you grow the handlebars, then I feel like.
I had them at one point. I just kind of looked crazy. So.
Yeah, I mean, look at him. Yeah. Bro, he got the ultimate cop cut. This is the cut that's going to shoot you and turn off the body cameras.
You're going to jail.
You're not making it to jail. Nigga turning off the body cameras and, like, the body cameras were never on with this haircut.
It's so crazy because, like, I used to get into trouble before body cam, so it's like those niggas would just beat you up.
Yeah, for sure.
So now it's like the fact that
now they'll beat you up on camera.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, he had a gun. Oh, we thought he had a gun. Sorry, it was a phone.
I am unbelievable.
But I don't want this dude to be our governor. Like, he looks like a fucking Hell's Angel guy.
Unbelievably over the top proud of my SWAT team, and it was a slap in the face to them. It was an embarrassment to them, and that's what I felt for. It should not have happened. It is intolerable in this line of work, and we will ensure that nothing like that ever happens again.
Yeah,
that shit.
The sheriff being pretty candid about that. We also talked to him about this. This was the use of the grappler.
Dude,
the grappler is the new technology out there in Riverside County. And what we learned, and one of the reasons why it didn't work in this instance, is because the sheriff says that when a patrol car was accidentally spiked. At the beginning of the video, you actually see that spike strip come out. The sheriff says, though, they'll continue to use them, and they're very successful.
It was unfortunate, but...
He just GG'd a nigga.
It doesn't change the fact that the grappler is amazing, and we will continue to use it. We've had over 100 successful,
that shit don't look amazing.
Completely successful, perfect operations of the grappler, and it prevents pursuits.
That is literally
it stops
a staged
pursuits. We try and stop them before
the grappler is definitely like someone in the fucking county that's paying this nigga to use that.
That's what I mean, bro. It looks like a Sky Zone net.
For real, bro. That shit. I don't even understand the function of it. And when they were using it in that demonstration, they were going like 20 miles an hour.
That's what I'm saying. That's never going to be the case where you can just line that shit up perfectly. The nigga's like, you got it? All right, cool. Like, that's not how it works, bro. It's going to work just like how it worked for that Cadillac, where a nigga's swerving, trying to get off, going probably like 80 to 100.
Yeah.
And you just fucking... It's gonna kill mad people.
I feel like that's why counties and like cities have no chase clauses, because it's like it's one thing to kill the suspect, which is still bad because you're not supposed to be the judge, jury, and executioner. But you could kill a fucking random family. Like that dude could have hit a car. I think he probably did hit other cars, and it doesn't even matter. Then you got niggas pulling up, fucking scrolling Tinder and shit. It's like the whole fucking clown.
Yo, you're dead in the car, and Buddy's swiping right on a bitch. That is so fucking dystopian.
Just for her to not even...
Just for her to have a cab in her bio.
You know what I'm saying? Even respond. Like,
yeah, like...
She just never swiped on,
She's literally clowning you with her homegirls. They have her shit screen up on the TV.
And then imagine you see yourself on the fucking profiles that he was searching through and shit.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Just as the patrol car was getting up behind that car to be able to use the grappler, that's when the spike accidentally...
Yeah, just interesting that's our motherfucking... that's our possible governor candidate. That's what we don't need in this motherfucker, because
the niggas are defending Swallow.
Breaking just moments
of our video.
Yeah. Oh, what are you supposed to not go out on the weekend? Some shit like that.
Bro, he was on a freak.
Oh, you're not allowed to have a social life. Bro, like, bro, he's butt naked on a yacht with bitches.
Stunning news out of Virginia now, breaking overnight. The former
he's also too. He has a family.
That's what I'm saying.
He's married.
Like, it's wrong for so many reasons, and you're trying to act like we're fucking shitting on the nigga for playing bingo on Sunday night.
Yeah, for real. And it's like
they literally said replacing women with fresh women.
I don't even know, and I don't understand.
Crazy, bro.
Like, why are people still defending him when he's resigning from Congress? So obviously this shit's fucked up enough that like I guess their main defense is, but look at Trump. Trump also, like, the shit he did is not it's written in paper, and then there's photos of him and Jeffrey Epstein, but it's not in 4K, so you can't. It's still terrible, but it's a lot worse when your shit is on video. You feel me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, in new breaking news, they geolocated the video that of him with the sex worker and shit. And it was from 2021, and it was in Las Vegas at 5 in the morning.
That nigga was so fucked up.
I don't know what he's on, bro.
Bro, they'll drug test you to be a mailman, but not swole.
You think they get drug tested in Congress?
No.
You don't think so?
How could they? I mean, I don't think it really, even if they do, I don't think it matters, bro, because these are the people that make the decisions, so they'll just have one of their secretaries, like, piss in a cup. Yeah.
Their whole job is to be sober.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's a pretty sweet gig.
That does. I mean, like, you get paid pretty well, and you get a fucking apartment and shit. But, I mean, that nigga was living in some other dude's house.
Stunning news.
This is breaking news. This is some serious shit. The former lieutenant governor of Virginia killed his wife and himself.
Virginia now, breaking overnight, the former Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax found dead in a...
Yeah, that's him.
Damn.
Bruh, murked himself and his wife.
Parent?
It's a nigga doing that. Usually niggas only kill their ops. I feel like this is more like white dude activity, not to be like...
No, for sure.
Like, usually you kill Sharon and yourself, and hopefully not the kids. But this dude, I don't know, man. Maybe this is a recession indicator. I'm not even gonna lie.
Murder-suicide today. Griff Jenkins is watching that, and what details have we learned?
Clean cut. I feel like if anything this year has showed us that, like, it'd be like the most clean cut looking politicians that be the ones that be like killing. You think some conspiracy shit? Like,
yeah, low key. I was gonna
Israel?
say that. Nah, I don't even know if it's that. I just think maybe he knew something or wasn't budging on something that they wanted him to budge on, bruh.
Yeah, he was former though. Like, I don't even think he was working in the government right now. So I don't know what the fuck happened.
Learned so far, Griff.
Yeah, Bill, a tragic developing story. Fairfax County Police Chief Kevin Davis confirming that former Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax shot and killed his wife Serena and then turned the gun on himself at their home in Annandale, Virginia. Their children, both teens in high school, one boy, one girl, were home at the time. The son called 911 shortly after midnight.
God damn.
Chief Davis says the couple had been living together in separate rooms, going through a messy divorce.
Oh my goodness.
We know that recently
That's
Mr.
terrible.
Fairfax was served some type of paperwork indicating when he was scheduled to next appear in court for the ongoing divorce proceedings. So I guess that is that is something that we're looking at as something that may have led to whatever happened last night that led to the murder of a mother and a wife and a suicide.
That's crazy as fuck, bro.
Chief Davis
it'd be like the clean cut guys that are the most fucking psycho, but he has the eyes of a dude that's on some crazy shit.
Adding that this is a high-profile family. This is tragic, of a loss for the children to lose both parents. And he says there are enough cameras, Bill, in the home to corroborate what happened. At this point, they
Damn, they got
believe
that shit all on camera too.
that Fairfax appears to have used the same gun on his wife and himself. Police also noted that back in January, the wife made a police report alleging assault by her husband, Justin, in the house, but police determined that was not proven to be the case. No charges were brought. You'll recall Fairfax was lieutenant governor from 2018 to 2022 under Virginia Democrat Governor Ralph.
Imagine this dude could have been like, as lieutenant governor, you're basically what you do is like when the governor leaves the state, you become governor, or if the governor fucking gets murked or some shit, you become governor. So this dude literally was like serving as governor at points. It'd be the crazy dudes. This is kind of like the same shit as the Eric Swalwell shit, having a double life of being a fucking crazy person. He knew too much.
Northam, who issued a statement to Washington Post saying, Pam and I are devastated by this heartbreaking news. I had the privilege of getting to know the Fairfaxes while our families served together. Justin Fairfax, once viewed as a frontrunner for governor, he had sexual allegations made against him.
He had fucking sexual allegations.
My goodness, bro.
In 2019, that it dated back to 2000 and 2004, Bill. He still ran in 2021, but he came in fourth. It's a developing story. We'll bring you more as we get it.
Yo, why is it, too, that all the fucking freaks end up motherfucking running for governor? Like, why don't they run for a different office? Like, why is it always governor? Like,
because it's just like a pipeline to
president?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like, imagine how much of a sociopath you have to be. First off, to even just want to be president, I feel like you got to be type shit like a sociopath, bro. Because it's like, to think that you can have authority over even a whole state, let alone a whole country, like, you have to be fucking crazy. Like, in general, like, I don't really want to be in control of fucking millions of people and deciding whether if people basically die and shit. Like,
Sure
wild.
enough. Thanks, Griff. Good to see you. Griff Jenkins on that story in Washington.
All right, so, There's some other crazy breaking news right now. Basically, fucking Marjorie Taylor Greene, Trump basically made like a mob call on her. She was trying to tell him and the rest of the administration that she got threats on her life. And then they specifically called and said, we're going to kill your son. And then she went to the president, she went to the vice president, she went to like hella people. And then he like basically said, fuck you. like it's all your fault. You shouldn't have been on that shit.
Him was via text message after I had resigned and he had been attacking me, and I was receiving it in just, I can't even count how many death threats. And but the death threats escalated on one of my children, and I had sent those death threats to the FBI director, Kash Patel.
Okay, hold up. Imagine sending like death
You're
threats
fucked, bro.
to fucking Kash Patel, bro.
It's like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. Let me get Cash.
Cash, help me out. This nigga is probably like, when he got them fucking like death threats, he was on this shit. He was on his Spider Cash shit. Yo, what? Like, it's sad she got death threats, but he was literally doing that type of shit. But instead of like playing a Spider-Man outfit, he was just straight gooning. And like, that's the person that's in charge of the FBI. That's why there'd be so many fuck shit investigations and shit.
I sent them to the Vice President, J.D. Vance, Susie Wiles, James Blair, and I even texted the president. And I was so upset over death threats on my children because of him. And the quotes and the death threat were from what the president had been calling me a traitor.
Yeah, so this is all because basically also too, in this same interview, it's a long ass interview and sometimes Piers Morgan shit be going on and this nigga be mad British, so it's kind of annoying to listen to him.
Yeah,
Nothing
it
against
is.
British
It
people.
is high key annoying to
But
listen to this guy.
he'd be like condescending, like
Yeah,
fuck.
I know.
But in this interview, and I want to find another clip after, but she basically said that Trump was hiding shit from the Epstein files, which is obviously no fucking surprise. I don't know
Yeah,
why
everybody knows that.
Yeah, but like that's the reason why he was like so mad at her.
And I'm not a traitor to my country. Standing up for rape victims doesn't make me a traitor. And I reached out to the president and to let him know this is what's happening because what you're saying about me. And he was very unkind about these death threats. And so that was our last exchange.
What did he say to you?
He basically blamed me. He had no compassion for death threats on my children. He blamed me basically that if my son were to get killed, it would be my fault.
That's some crazy shit, bro. Like, I don't know. They hang around him for fucking years, though. And I don't know how y'all didn't realize that this dude was a fucking sociopath. Like, you've seen The Boys, right?
Yeah.
Bro was like Homelander.
He
like,
wishes.
actually. I mean, I'm pretty sure Homelander's based on him, but...
Yeah.
Really?
This nigga said,
Yes.
really? Like, you don't see that possibly happening, Pierce? Like, that's crazy.
Fuck Pierce, bro.
Wow.
That's all he had to say.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bro said, wow.
I mean, I hate both of these people on the video right now.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it was, and I said back to him, I said, no one's children should ever be the victim of death threats or have any kind of political violence brought on them because of our politics, because of our disagreements.
I mean,
But she was like calling for violence though back in like the George Floyd era, so it's just like it's when it's convenient for them, bro.
That's true.
Like it's really when it's convenient. When it's them, it's like, yo, get the FBI. When it's a random nigga, they're like, well, he shouldn't have crossed the street before the light turned.
Yeah,
like
he shouldn't have been on fentanyl. That's like what
Yeah,
they be on, bro.
Like
you could just execute people in the street, but like, yeah, you're right. When it's them, call Cash. And that,
call JD.
Either way, Cash Patel's in either of those situations. He's not doing shit.
He had no
JD
compassion
Vance,
whatsoever.
His name just doesn't really sound real.
That shit sounds like a Palantir fucking invention, bro.
I don't know what it sounds like. Just sounds like a dude that you met one time at
Like
college.
a fake name.
Yeah, low key.
It sounds like he's given an alias.
What do you feel about that? I mean, you knew Donald Trump very well. You were very close
That's
to
what I'm
him. You were
saying,
very
they knew him
friendly,
hella
supportive,
well.
and so on. To reach that point in your relationship, how do you feel about that?
I thought that tells me exactly who, it's like a nail in the coffin. It tells me exactly who Donald Trump is.
I mean, we already knew who the fuck he is.
Some of my biggest political enemies would never say that to me. Democrats that I may have had disagreements with.
You think AOC saying that shit to you? That would be crazy. I don't think AOC would say that shit.
Congress would have never said that to me. No one's ever said those type of words to me. I don't know what kind of person basically has no compassion or care to someone's child being threatened to be killed.
I mean, maybe someone like Trump, who apparently has killed children before, and like, you know, obviously done all types of crazy sex shit to them too. Like someone like that you know is in the Epstein files, you would not want fucking having to be in control of whether your kids are safe or not.
It's unimaginable, really.
Yeah, it's unimaginable. Crazy. Another clip that I want to talk about is like where she talks about the Epstein files, which is really important. I mean, like, it's obvious though. I don't know how people are waking up. These conservatives be acting like they were living under a rock for fucking 5 years, bro. They'd be like, he was in the Epstein files. How did I know he had pictures with Jeffrey Epstein and everything? And I thought that was just normal. And they just said they went to the same parties and stuff. I don't understand how this could have happened to me.
He's covering it up. He fought us the entire time. He did everything in his power to stop the Epstein files to be released. He even forced Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, to do everything he could do to stop it from being released.
Yeah, man, that's your boy.
It was the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen. We were even shut down for 8 weeks. We had a government shutdown back in the fall of 2025 for 8 weeks. And I believe that was part of trying to prevent the Epstein files from coming out. The only time I reached out to him was via text message after I had resigned and he had been attacking me, and I was receiving it just.
Whenever
I can't even count how many deaths.
Whenever I hear them complain, I just think back on this video. This shit.
Hey, you know they got your mans. They got your mans on sex assault charges. Yeah, the nigga you be hanging with. The nigga you be hanging with. Oh, yeah, sex offender. And he was your mans. He was your boy. You grew up with him.
What do you say?
Crazy.
You ain't know what.
He was your boy. You grew up with him.
That's crazy. You grew up with him.
It's crazy, man.
You ain't know what he was doing. You ain't feel bad at all. Like no guilt, none.
Hey,
see, like
they got your mans.
That's what
that is
I
a
think
classic
of.
video.
I think of that shit when they sit here and complain over this. Bro.
Sex assault charges.
He even grew up with him.
And but the death threats escalated on one of my children. And I had sent.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's just the same shit over.
Yeah.
But, like,
yeah, I've heard enough of her for the next year.
Yeah. Good thing she's out of fucking Congress, bro.
Yeah,
like,
she was honestly on some wild shit.
Yeah, we're going to get into this talking to a gay Muslim Marxist who's friends with Nick Fuentes in a second. But there's still.
That's the caption, like the title of the video.
There's some more.
Man.
They went straight into that motherfucking shit, bro. Like,
talking to a gay son of a bitch, pussy, Marxist, Muslim.
Literally, who's friends?
Nick Fuentes, and then you just drop Nick Fuentes in there, yeah.
At the end, at the end, dude, that shit is a handful. Fuck, there's
They asked him go to the RFK. Did they ask him what he did with the penis?
Oh shit, they asked him what he did with the penis. Let's see.
Pause.
Where is it now?
They said, where is it now, bro? They said, where is it? And he knew damn well where it was.
He's smiling ear to ear.
Secretary, what did you do with the raccoon's dead penis? Where is it now?
That nigga didn't even respond, bro.
What is that? The way he laughed, I feel like he had a flashback. And
Yeah, he
like,
thought about what he did with that shit.
He was like, nah, he knows it's in his pocket. This is lucky.
That shit is a butt plug right now. It's in there right now.
It's in there.
He's like, if only they knew.
He's like, I can't tell you. Dude, there's what were you saying?
It's crazy. I mean, not pretty much nothing, but it's funny that niggas' jobs are just to like keep a guy walking. Like the dude next to him is just like, nah, keep going.
Keep going.
That's his job.
I don't know why. Like he's the one that issues like all this stuff too.
You take a bullet, and you also just keep. Never mind.
You think that dude would have taken a bullet?
I'm pretty sure that's like part of the gig, bro. You're walking next to a guy.
So the prayer is CSAR 2517.
Yeah, but I think that isn't that like Secret Service's job? That I didn't know if that was security or not. You think even if you're a staffer, you have to take a bullet?
I don't think you have to. I just think you are more likely to take a bullet. Than
just on accident.
Yeah, just
collateral damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got to talk about this. This is kind of the news of the day right now. This motherfucker Pete Hesgeth, Keg's breath. I'm gonna say Henny Pete, man. I don't know. I can't.
I don't know what you're gonna do.
Bro's too much of a legacy American. He has a legacy American name that I just can't pronounce it. My slave ancestors are just like not able to channel the fucking name.
So the prayer is CSAR 2517, and it reads, and pray with me.
CSAR 17. That's the book that he says that this shit's from.
CSAR 2517, and it reads, and pray with me, please.
I've never heard of that book. What the fuck?
The path of the downed aviator is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who, in the name of camaraderie and duty, shepherd the lost through the valley of darkness. For he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down
these niggas sitting here praying with this shit.
Down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to capture and destroy my brother. And you will know
there.
She's like.
There's multiple children in this building.
My call sign is 71.
We gotta go to the Pete Keg's breath fucking. Is this a church service?
I don't know.
And lay my vengeance upon them.
But he has like.
How are you allowed to bring your kid to the Department of War like seminar?
I think it's a.
Why would you? I mean, I guess it's like PG.
I think it's a prayer service or something in the Department of War. No. He'd be doing for real. He'd be doing that. Like, and he'll have like I don't know why he's leading the prayer service because he's quoting like.
This shit is crazy though. If you don't know what happens here, I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
No, I know.
They're not gonna show it either.
You will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Bro was I don't know if it's a real Bible verse though. Can you please tell Pete Hesgeth that most of the quote comes from a 1973 karate movie?
Now here's what we gonna do.
Yo, this is crazy.
I'm gonna call a couple hard-hitting niggas. Have you seen that movie?
What movie is that?
Pulp Fiction.
Oh yeah, I've seen Pulp Fiction. I forgot that was that part was from there.
Yeah.
All right, so talking to a gay Muslim Marxist who's friends with Nick Fuentes. Let's get into it.
57 minutes.
No, we're not gonna watch the whole thing.
I know. I'm just wondering.
You are a gay Muslim Marxist who hates the left. Okay, now.
What?
That's how it starts.
You're friends with Nick Fuentes.
Why does he have to say gay?
You know Richard Spencer.
Sure.
There are many in my audience. Many of them right.
He has to have mad adjectives.
Leaning, many of them left leaning, who would be confused by this. So could you just outline simply what your political project is and kind of what you see are the key issues? And if you could avoid all the homosexual flirtation you were engaging with in the first conversation we had, that would be
Yo, they're getting freaky in this shit.
great.
I'll try my best.
That's fine. Listen.
It's just so difficult when you look at. Sorry.
I bring it on myself. It's
We're
fine.
already got to a bad start. Okay. So I wouldn't use the word gay personally, but my political project.
I got nothing.
It really is first and foremost anti-leftism, and what I mean by that is I'm opposed to, in policy terms, the coalition that wants to flood the country with migrants, wants to trans people's children, wants to censor the discourse. But if you want to use coalitional terms, I'm opposed to that political coalition that is funded by tech, defense, pharma, and finance, and populated by the professional managerial class. And
so this dude basically created a vision, where he hates everyone?
Lumpen proletariat, i.e. criminal, unproductive, migrant elements that some people...
Dude, how are you a Marxist, but you say that you, like, hate the proletariat of like immigrants. That doesn't even make sense. That's like being a Nazi and hating white people. Like it just doesn't make sense. Like it's like literally like makes zero fucking
call
sense.
the Democrats, call the commies, call the globalists, call the Jews. Some people say, I like to use the word the left because that's kind of encompasses all of those things that we kind of talk about and say that is the coalitional definition of it, that is the policy definition of it, and that is the thing that I am opposed to.
Bro, it's like, who else is, I don't know, part of like Marxism too is like to have like, like a coalition of people around you because it's like communism, like community and shit. Who is in his community? Like he said that he hates the right and hates the left, so it's just him. And it's not like he's a centrist either because he says he's a Marxist, but he's also like super far right with his ideology and stuff too. So it's like he probably has like, who does he organize with? Like it would just be him by himself.
People that was like, well, I could probably assume it's like, then what do you actually believe? What do you want? What's your positive vision? But let me not speak for you.
Well, the issue is there's many people who would call themselves left who would not fall into the category that you've described. So someone who is like left-wing economically and believes in reducing the power of the transhumanist and technocratic elite who want to live forever. There's many people who would call themselves left who don't fit that description that you just put forward, right? You acknowledge that?
That would be a fucking liberal or some shit like that.
Yes. But with a small caveat that it's like, it's hard to talk about such a person in a complete abstract, right? Yeah. But since we're talking, but taking that abstract model, right? That person 9 times out of 10 will punch right, so to speak, or will act materially in such a way as to whip support for the Democrat.
This nigga's out of his fucking mind. There's some breaking news. So, in a 2024 podcast, like this is RFK. He basically was getting grilled. He basically said that black children with ADHD should be reparented.
In a 2024 podcast interview, you suggested that black children on ADHD medication should be reparented. You said every black kid is now just...
Yo, he got the raccoon dick in his mouth. He's like chewing that shit up like dip.
Sure.
Like for real though, look.
standardly put on Adderall, SSRI, benzos, which are known to induce violence, and that those children are going to have to go somewhere to get reparented. There is a lot to unpack in that comment. I know that you've already answered several of the questions I was going to ask, and so I'm just going to rephrase them. Mr. Secretary, you've already admitted that you are not board certified physician, and you've already admitted that you...
I don't know, this dude is not a doctor.
...did not go to medical school. Have you ever reparented, or parented, I should say, a black child?
I don't even know what that phrase means, and I doubt that I said it.
Yes or no answer.
I doubt that I said that phrase. No,
absolutely
I'm not going to answer something that I didn't say.
You absolutely said it.
Bro, high-key we kind of be tweaking, bro.
Oh, I'd like to hear the recording.
So to be
clear, it doesn't make any sense.
I
don't even know what it means.
I don't even...
What? You said it, bro.
Either. That's why I'm asking.
And by the way...
So to be clear, you're not a doctor, you have no medical degree, and you have no formal medical training. You have never parented a black child.
24 of the 20.
I've cut up 24 raccoon penises. I think I know what I'm talking about.
6 HHS secretaries have not had medical.
This is my time.
This ain't good.
And I say to the chairman, I want to reclaim my time.
Yo,
this is my time.
I was watching this shit.
That guy lost some too. He's confused as fuck. He's like, how did I end up here?
That's the nigga that told him to keep walking, my guy.
Oh.
And I say to the chairman, I want to reclaim my time.
Extra like, why the fuck am I here right now?
So you are not a doctor, have no formal medical training.
No. Does he look like a fucking doctor? I don't know why we asking obvious questions. Also, too, Trump forgot what was going on. He forgot about the war. Like, I think he actually has dementia. Yo, also, too, remember when we talked about how motherfucking, like, I mean, you probably saw it. I was posting like the post of like Trump where he basically said like, yo, like that image of me with Jesus as AI, like
Everyone talks about that.
But like the part where he said I was a doctor. Right?
Yeah.
I think he meant to say it was doctored. Like that's what this person said who was like a dementia nurse. They were like, I think he meant it was doctored, not I was a doctor. And he actually has fucking dementia.
I mean, he's like 82.
Yeah. I mean, I think his his PR person basically was like, say that it was doctored. And he was like, I am a doctor.
Yeah.
Had a very good conversation.
Are you considering extending the ceasefire with Iran?
With who?
With Iran.
We're doing very well, I can tell you. Maybe it'll happen before that. I'm not sure it needs to be extended. Just so you know, Iran wants to make a deal, and we're dealing very nicely with them. We've got to have no nuclear weapons. If we do, that's a big factor. And they're willing.
He always looks like a Scooby-Doo villain where you could just fucking and just
rip that mask
underneath
off.
is just like
It's
somebody
Shaggy.
else.
I would have gotten away for
It's
it.
not Shaggy. What the- This nigga never watched Scooby-Doo, bruh.
I would have gotten away for it.
Hold on.
I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids. Yo, you could tell he does look like a mask because of the bushy eyebrows.
Yeah, because of everything, bruh. Looks like you could just pull from right underneath the tie, or right above the tie. You just.
Dude, imagine if this dude, like, say, like, God
Mars
forbid.
Attacks.
No.
Probably never see Mars Attacks. He said with who?
Imagine, like.
I just shit my pants.
Imagine if he fucking was not even alive and it was a dude in a mask this whole time.
Yeah, there's theories like that on the internet. They're like, oh, the real Trump died in '98 or some stupid shit.
Also, this is all from. He's going to Las Vegas and shit this weekend.
What's going on there?
I'm not fucking sure. Probably some freak off shit.
That's a crazy ass city. They're gonna be on some swally shit.
Yo, this clip is crazy.
Why are you fighting with the Pope? And are you worried it's upsetting your
No, I don't. I have to do what's right.
It's probably hot as hell out there.
Bro, they asked him, why are you fighting with the Pope? He said, I have to do what's right.
Why are you fighting with the Pope? And are you worried it's upsetting your
No, I don't. I have to do what's right. The Pope has to understand that. Very simple. I have nothing against the Pope. His brother's MAGA all the way. I like his brother, Lou.
Bro, how you saying you have nothing against him?
It is such a cult. His brother's MAGA all the way.
I don't even know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Obviously, it's a fucking bad thing.
I've just never heard.
Like popes? Or like.
I've just never heard shit like that, bro. Like imagine Barack saying something like that. Like, yeah, he's Obeezy all the way.
Obeezy,
Like-
he's Obrock.
Like, I just don't get it.
He's Obrock.
I'm not fighting with him. The Pope made a statement. He says Iran can have a nuclear weapon. I say Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. And if the Pope looked at the 42,000...
And that's
in
not how it's
fandom.
supposed
It's
to be.
fandom. It's not like they're not representatives really. They're just fucking.
They're just like puppets for real.
We're participating in this shit though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Got to. I mean, it's our country, so we ain't got shit else that we can do. But we're trying to make it better with like talking about shit.
Yeah. I might be calling out of work, nigga. I'm exhausted.
You have work today?
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah, at 1, right? Or like around that time?
Yeah.
I mean, I have work every fucking day. Fuck. This fucking YouTube shit don't even be fucking working. The live. But breaking news in Israel or in Lebanon, 7 killed and 33 wounded in the initial toll from a new Israeli attack on the city of Gazaye, Sidon district in Lebanon. The media reports 60 different towns struck in the past 4 hours, with a ceasefire to come into effect at 5 p.m. Eastern time.
It's like, how are you gonna legitimately carpet bomb an entire fucking country and then be like, yo, we'll cut this shit at 5 p.m. You're good after that shit.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
Nah, that's
buildings
valid.
still burning, and you're like, yeah, we'll be done in an hour.
And then they don't even cease.
That's exactly.
You cease, and we still fire.
Bro, like, that is fucked up.
And, like, I feel like people don't, because obviously, like, we talked about this before. Like, we're so desensitized from, like, the amount of, like when they say they attacked 9 villages at once. They killed 60 people at once. So in the first strike, they killed 300 people in an hour, right? They killed hella people right before the fucking, like, the time goes up in what, like, a couple hours? They just try to kill as many people as possible before the ceasefire. They blew up a school too. I don't know if there was people in the school, but they blew that shit up. They have to do this shit because they're getting belt to ass. Hezbollah's, like we said, they're like killing the fuck out of IDF soldiers because obviously the IDF can only blow up schools and kill children.
Who does?
I don't think anyone was in this shit, but they blew this shit up.
Oh.
What could you possibly blow up a school for?
Wow.
Like, what could be the possible, like, strategic objective in blowing up a fucking school?
It's not really, it's not about the school. It's about, like, the message it sends and shit.
That's probably true, honestly. I mean, it's definitely true.
We talk about food being expensive.
This is
if you're buying expensive
podcast, the government-sponsored podcast.
food is expensive, but if you're buying food and you know what,
Hell no, they shouldn't be allowed to have this shit. And it's not even for no propaganda purposes, because the propaganda is terrible. Like, they're trying to tell people to eat dog food or eat dogs as
what to do with it is not expensive.
Like,
this is crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
Hi, I'm Robert F. Kennedy Jr., your HHS Secretary. Welcome to the Secretary Kennedy podcast. And
are they profiting off this shit? Like, is this shit monetized?
Yeah, definitely.
Purpose of this podcast is to talk about how we're going to move from policy on paper to reality, to implementing these
The chef.
Oh, yeah. Now he's on this shit.
revolutionary policies from the Trump administration that are going to end the chronic disease.
They do?
Yeah, you haven't.
Like, I know what you think they.
You haven't heard about that shit, bro?
Not that they kill chefs?
Yeah,
or chefs be done?
Clinton chef got murdered.
Oh, you mean like
Obama chef?
the government chefs?
Yeah.
I thought you meant just like chefs in general.
Yeah. Nah, like.
Obama chef drowned, right? And then also Clinton chef, died in a plane crash?
I don't remember. It might have been a car accident, but.
Epidemic, and they're going to change the experience that Americans have with our healthcare system and make it much better, improve the quality of healthcare, make it affordable.
Like, this dude does not look healthy, so I feel like I don't think I would trust him for a single.
That video of him and Kid Rock is so funny, bro.
Which? Oh, the one where
they're like working out. Yeah.
They have a bunch of different videos. They have like a weird ass bromance going on.
Oh yeah. He said, I like him young. What did he say in that song? In the Osmosis Jones shit?
It's like,
he said,
young and, he said, it's something crazy.
Some call it statutory, I call it mandatory or some shit.
Yo,
that
they
insane,
brought it up
bro.
in the hearing.
Yeah, I know.
They said,
I want to respond.
And I think you don't want to answer the question because I think you know.
I want to respond
that
to your
making
misinformation.
Terrible decisions that impact very, very real lives, especially the lives of children. Now, one thing that I find incredible is that you suspended this pro-vaccine messaging campaign, but somehow you're spending taxpayer dollars to drink milk shirtless in a hot tub with Kid Rock. And somehow...
Nah.
What the fuck?
Taxpayer
Do you think that's a better public...
I forgot it is taxpayer dollars.
To drink milk shirtless in a hot tub. She said, nigga, you're gay.
health message?
Your time is
They have the fucking photo in the back, too.
Informing the public about the importance of vaccines?
Gentle lady's
Really?
time is
Dude,
I would love to be in that room. I'm not going to hold you.
Dude, I wish I could. When I worked in Congress, like, I would always love trying to get in those rooms, but then they'd be packed to the brim. You have to be there early as shit. Because I guess everyone wants to see the crazy shit that be going on.
Something nuts might happen.
Dude, there's always some nut shit going on.
But also the subject that we're talking today is
We got the podcast host right here.
And it pisses me off that in all these podcasts, they just put a bookshelf in the back with like 300 books. Like, these niggas have not read those.
They got like a skull of a monkey and shit there. You know damn well.
That's literally some Django shit.
Yeah, like they should. If it's real, they need to have his fucking animal body part collection.
They're not allowed to. He's killing like exotic birds that are endangered.
He
and
was
shit.
probably the one that was like, I want to put my raccoon collection here. And they were like, no, we got to make it normal, sir.
improve our
Backlit Health and Human Services light.
food supply. How do we go from eating 70% processed foods to eating all whole foods, foods that are actually going to keep us healthy? The processed foods are making us sick. We now have the highest chronic disease burden in the entire world.
Just reading that other shit.
Oh, yeah.
The World Cup.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I forgot that
And
shit's at Nightlife.
I mean,
we've gone from spending 0 on chronic disease when my uncle was president in 1960 to spending $4.3 trillion.
Oh, shit. I guess she was talking about this. I didn't see this video.
You suspended this
I hope they play it, bro. I need to see that shit.
We need to, I don't think they'll play it. We gotta.
This shit is so sus.
Where's the actual fucking. Dude, we need to see that shit. Did they scrub that shit?
It. They're probably about to play it.
Nah, these are all photos.
He's in a hot tub with his jeans.
Yeah, with his jeans are always from. This is with taxpayer money, bro. And it's made so badly. Like, if you're gonna at least embezzle.
Because they're pocketing the shit. That's why it's shitty. They get fucking 20 grand to make the video.
More. They
two,
probably get like 200 grand.
Right, and then they spend 10 of that on the video, and then they just dispense, and then 50 of it on refreshing women, replacing women on the yacht.
High key, like.
And then another 50 on fucking
just
champagne.
Having edited videos before, like this video probably took 5 minutes, and whoever made it probably made a bag. They definitely have some type of sexual relationship going on.
Yeah, they fuck kids together, bro.
Yo, like, why did
he literally said, I call it mandatory. I need to know the quote.
What is it?
He said
You
they call
say
it
it's statutory,
yeah.
I call it mandatory. Yeah, that's what they said.
And they have little girls smiling up at him in the video. It's really dark.
This shit is weird. This is like some fucking like Illuminati shit.
Yeah, no.
Slap his ass too.
Yes.
This dude looks like he's never worked out.
I would beat the fuck out of this.
He just has no range of motion with the fucking.
Bro, he's wearing fucking jeans.
Yo, the fact this is taxpayer dollars, like I just feel like they're stealing all our money, looking at us and laughing at us, bro.
Yeah.
Like dead ass. Who is this health campaign for? Like 60-year-old men on TRT? Yeah, bro, this government shit.
Bro, he's in jeans.
Yo, I never noticed that little ice effect. Okay, maybe they're getting their money's worth. Dude.
Where's Karen?
All the crackheads, the critics, the cynics, and all my heroes at the methadone clinics. All you bastards at the IRS for the crooked.
Dang, they were about to make
and
out.
the cluttered desks for the shots of Jack and the caps of meth. Half pints of love and the fists of stress for the hookers all tricking out in Hollywood. And for my hoods of the world misunderstood. I said it's all good and it's all in fun.
Milk thing.
Yo, he really wants to make it raw milk, but raw milk is like kind of not safe to give to fucking kids. obviously, because like it's like straight out of a fucking cow, so
yeah.
it's like you need to like pasteurize that
Organic
shit.
cream top.
Like, I don't know why people are so against pasteurization. Pasteurization is just boiling the milk, and it's like this shit has been around for fucking like decades at this point. Like, we really got to make everything a weird pseudoscience and like sell peptides. I bet you there's a peptide ad or some shit or a supplement ad in the fucking in the podcast that he has.
It's about optimization culture.
Who is this for? Like, usually those ads are for kids, but like
dollars a year. It's the biggest budget item in the federal government, and it's also the fastest growing cause. It's existential for our country. 77% of our kids can't qualify for military service, and that should get everybody's attention. But also, just the costs are
wait, what?
ruinous. 40 cents out of every taxpayer dollar that we give to the federal government is going to treat diseases that are diet related. So we need to change our diet, or we're going to lose.
This is the same guy that everywhere he goes, like I think it was American Samoa, like he caused the measles outbreak, possibly because looks like he's infected with measles, but also because he's like he introduces policies to make people like vaccines skeptical. Not even vaccines like the COVID vaccine, like vaccines that are like shit that saves kids' lives for like the last 100
our
years.
country. And I have here today a man, Robert Irvine,
That song, that's like Kid Rock's biggest song, and that song is kind of ass.
who's going to tell us how to do this, who's actually doing this. This is the man who's making my dream come true. As you know, Brooke Rollins and I, the USDA secretary, the greatest USDA secretary we've had in history, released a couple of weeks ago new dietary guidelines. And those dietary guidelines go from the old guidelines, which were driven by the mercantile interests of large food industry corporations, that it capped.
Dang, we got some new news on the Swalwell front.
I really fuck with keeping up with Swally, bro. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
that's
lie.
why I had to break this. I think Jesse Waters from Fox, he's sad about Swalwell getting kicked out because he's on the same freak shit too. He's like, fuck, I might lose my job over this shit.
Everybody in D.C. knew. Congress is like
everyone in
everybody in D.C. knew. Congress is like a sick little club. Most politicians are weird. They get elected, get a little power, and they get freaky.
Yo, at least he's breaking it down in the simplest way possible.
Half the week,
I got distracted.
Congress is like a sick little club. Most politicians are weird. They get elected, get a little power, and they get freaky. Half the week they're away from home.
Freaky, and then they get elected, and then they get power.
And then they're able to channel the freak shit even further.
They're surrounded by staff half their age who want to climb the ladder. Every night it's a fundraiser, a dinner, drinks. It's dark. Lobbyists are all looking good. They want stuff.
There is currency, bro. This is the House of Cards shit I was saying.
For real.
It's
They're in and out of
just
green rooms doing TV hits, getting a little fame. It's an intoxicating scene. And for people like Swalwell, who's not a stand-up guy, they take advantage. Everybody.
The one thing that I have to question about this is the fact that they...
No, his argument is what I was saying about what people were saying in the comments. Like, everyone does this. It's like, yeah, that's the problem, bro.
Vote.
It's not that one nigga was a freak or it's not that one person got, chastised for being a freak. It's the fact that all of them are.
Yeah.
And
he's just the one that got caught.
Right.
Like, Trump got caught too, but like he shoved it off. But he's also president.
Bro, I just want to be on my Pelosi stocks.
Yeah, she's over here in her little pantsuit after getting that $100 million.
Breaking bread.
Yeah, that's got to be a voice vote.
Did she endorse him
That's
or
got to be
something?
unanimous.
Nancy Pelosi? Hell yeah. Or no, probably not endorse him, but probably like behind the scenes. Because I don't think they make their endorsements till later.
Well, I'm just saying, why would they be? Yeah.
They wanted him to win.
They must have had a relationship, yeah.
No, they did. Especially because he's in Northern California, so like he had to report to her.
I know he's absolutely off the walls right now because he's like, fuck it. I don't even have to worry about this shit anymore.
They don't actually know where he is.
Exactly. I told you. He's like, fuck it. I already lost everything.
Nigga,
I'm just going to go back to partying my dick off.
Yo, they need to check every La Quinta Inn in a 50-mile radius of Las Vegas.
Senator, let's say AOC.
For real.
We assume Nancy or Hakeem Jeff.
Where's Swally at?
He's
They're
probably
like,
at an underground casino with like 4 underage women and his homie.
Who is homie the
His
one
homie
senator?
who's probably recording him.
Oh, there's one. I want to find this one video where it's like he's talking about his first job ever, and like there's just something very unsettling about Eric Swalwell, bro. Like I don't know what it is. Like something about his face. Like when you actually see a video of him talking, is very fucking unsettling.
It's kind of Harvey Dent-like.
It is a little bit. But at least Harvey Dent was like a good guy, sort of, or like not.
Freeze
like
has something on AOC. What do you think that is? And do you think they use
Where's
it?
Rachel?
Oh, I think they absolutely use it if they've got it, and I think the way that you get it is you just monitor these people just like they did with Swalwell, and you use it for leverage. I mean, there's a reason that they stay in line, again, until they become liabilities, and you're right about Joe Biden. Who got Joe Biden?
Was Joe Biden? They have dirt on Joe Biden?
Out of the presidential race, and not Joe Biden.
I mean, they got
it
a lot
was
of dirt on
Nancy
Hunter,
Pelosi
which is
once
dirt on
again.
Joe.
I mean, she is a power player.
You know, Hunter's doing a cage match now?
For who?
For Channel 5.
What? They do those?
Nah, this is the first annual one. I think he challenged fucking Jared Kushner to fight.
Call from Andrew Callahan. Hey guys, Hunter Biden here. I just got a call from Andrew Callahan. He asked me to come out on the Channel 5 Carnival tour at the end of the month. I think we start in Phoenix and then we go to San Diego and we end in Albuquerque. And
Albuquerque's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Have you seen that shit?
I mean, that's like the meth capital of the U.S., right?
Dog, not even just that. There's like, it's like the crime capital or something, bro. It's fucking crazy.
It's the crime capital too.
It's not like it has the most because it's of like scaling portions, but I think it's like per capita, something like that. They have like a whole docuseries about it, bro.
Damn, I never knew. I met this one girl from Albuquerque, and she seemed super chill. Like the people there, that she lives out here now. She had a bolo tie. So like I feel like they be on some like you're either like a normal like I don't know if that's Midwest. What is that, like high desert type person?
I don't know.
You're like a normal high desert like person that smokes weed, or you're a fucking like meth kingpin or some shit.
I think I might call out, bro.
You might call out.
I'm so tired, bro.
I think we start in Phoenix and then we go to San Diego and we end in Albuquerque. And I think he's trying to organize a cage match. Me versus Eric and Don Jr.
Who's Don Jr.? Donald Trump Jr.?
Yeah.
I told him I'd do it 100% in if he can pull it off. And if he can't, I'm still coming. Okay, guys.
Because these guys are the type to ask for like 10 mil for the fight. And the fight's just not going to have enough.
Damn, yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not going to be able to make the sales.
You think if they had enough money, Don Jr. would pull up?
Yeah, but maybe no.
Nah.
No, because his dad would just be like, nah.
We're going to drone strike that shit.
Not even drone strike, but he's just like, we'll just give you 10 mil. Like, you don't even have to publicly humiliate us and make us look like barbarians.
This guy, he basically...
Unless it's aligned with the agenda, which I don't think it is.
Yeah. This guy, he was tweaking.
The U.S. kept their side on the ceasefire. We've stopped firing. The Straits of Hormuz have not been completely...
You know what vermouth is?
It's like alcohol, right?
Yeah. Niggas drink that with their martinis. That's why he's like having Freudian slips, because he probably just drinks straight fucking vodka and vermouth every night.
Dude,
at the freak offs.
He looks like
DC is crazy, bro.
It is.
I want to fucking like just be a part of that nightlife just for like a month, just to see what the fuck these niggas are on.
Bro, you'll probably see some crazy shit. This dude seems like he's drunk in the press conference.
Yeah, he's
U.S.
thinking about vermouth.
kept their side on the ceasefire. We've stopped firing. The Straits of
like an
Hormuz
old
have
white person thing, bro. They're like, vermouth rinse my shit.
not been completely reopened.
Yeah, it's a real alcoholic thing.
Kept their side on the ceasefire. We've stopped firing. The Straits of Hormuz have not been.
says it too. Has Jay ever moved?
Yeah, you can't wait for that shit.
He probably just came back for the freak off. The DC scene really do be crazy as fuck because it's like you're really around everyone. It's like it has a big population there, but it's also too like pretty small. Like the actual areas where you go out at are not very big, so you're going to run into this nigga going to the bar.
That's dope, bro.
It's definitely some other type shit.
And completely reopened, so we will see the U.S.
There's a Tucker Carlson video I want to see too.
I don't even know who Patrick Bet David is, but mad people have been sending me like
he does like this podcast and shit, like that's like very like he's like a CEO motherfucker or some shit. And like he uses that, he talks about politics and stuff like that.
Go with the boat. I didn't know that was a Kid Rock song.
Me neither, bro. But of course, it makes a lot of sense that it is a fucking Kid Rock song, bro.
The amount of hard R's that have been ripped in that hot tub.
You know he has a song where he says the hard R, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you know about that song?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that shit, and it's like people be defending that shit to the fucking grave.
They will, brother. His whole existence is kind of just
the Department of Justice is seeking to toss out the
bait, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, back then, I don't know if it was called rage bait, but it is straight up rage bait. It was.
I knew it. Yeah.
Oh. There's this one video that I want to watch, but I don't know if it will get. Can you play videos that say the hard R on?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah,
no.
So no, we can't play that shit because there was like this streamer that was tweaking, being hella racist and shit. But this is the last two videos I want to go over because basically we kind of went over it yesterday, but we didn't go into the full fucking scope of all the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers fucking getting let off.
The Department of Justice is seeking to toss out the convictions of some January 6th rioters. Federal officials have asked the court to wipe out standing charges against 12 former members of the Proud Boys and Oath Keepers. Most of
serving time for this shit, and then they just let everybody else off.
Yeah, but then a lot of the people that served time for this shit like ended up being like pedophiles and shit, and like ended up going back to jail for like a lot of crazy ass charges. So it's like, I mean, obviously the people that are, if you're willing to storm the Capitol and then like take a shit on like Nancy Pelosi's desk, like you're probably.
Is that what they did?
Yeah, they either took a shit or they pissed in her drawer. Like, I'm not even joking, bro. Like no troll shit. Like they
Mom
actually
found
did
the
that.
piss drawer.
Yeah, they
have
found.
you seen that shit?
I haven't seen that. What?
It's just a meme like about a kid like pissing in his fucking dresser drawer.
them were convicted for seditious conspiracy.
Yeah, so those people that were pissing in drawers, showing up with motherfucking like zip ties and shit like that,
yeah,
they all got their convictions dismissed.
Actually,
But a
the
lot of them were white supremacists.
2021 Capitol riots.
To be real, like a good majority of these
I
people.
still remember this shit, bro.
Dude, I remember this shit too. Like, I feel like it feels like it was yesterday, just seeing a bunch of like hillbillies storm the Capitol. Like, I wish we were doing this back then, because then if we could go to another one of these shits, that would be crazy if we don't get lynched. Like, I'm not even.
Yeah,
joking.
I mean, we probably would though.
I mean, like, if we wore MAGA hats, they'd be like, they're one of the good ones. Because I feel like if you're especially coonish, they'll fuck with you.
He's a coon meat.
They'll put you on camera.
Extra diabetes with the yams.
They'll put you on camera and then they'll be racist to you when you're not on camera.
Trump pardoned almost all January 6 rioters.
Like,
what a
dudes,
day, bro.
They had no plan either. They're just like this one guy sitting in the back and shit. Like they're just sitting around.
Here, CBS News Justice of Department of Justice
bro.
Reporter Jake Rosen is live from Washington now. So Jake, these defendants were already granted clemency. Why is this happening?
Glad it's because on January 20th, 2021, when President Trump, or 2025, I should say, when President Trump took over, he granted these mass pardons to over 1,500 people who were convicted or charged in some way. But what he did do, which was different for these most serious offenders, these are people who were convicted of trying to actually overthrow the government, accused of assaulting police officers and other federal crimes. What he did was...
this dude got a whole ass fucking like...
It's insane.
Nigga looks like a modern day Wehrmacht fucking soldier and shit. What the fuck was going on that day,
This dude
bro?
sleeps next to an AR-15.
Literally, he in these goggles on and shit.
Which was essentially
for a second, I thought he was like making a Molotov.
them just time served, allowed them out of prison, where some of them were serving decades-long prison sentences. This, Vlad, essentially would erase.
This guy looks like he needs to be in prison. I'm not even gonna lie. Like
most of these people probably do.
The longer the chin beard, the less I trust.
It's all of that once this federal appeals panel signs
But
off.
like, I really feel like that there could be another moment like this in 2026, like when because the midterms are coming up. I feel like, or 2028, that we might be able to pull up to one of these, bro. Like,
If we're lucky.
Yeah.
Wow, if we're blessed enough to have the opportunity to be surrounded by such a graceful community.
such a welcoming and graceful, diverse community.
Motions. There are 12 different
this guy.
Yeah, that guy's obviously probably like the most
keepers and Proud
notorious
Boys, all of
this
whom
whole
would
day.
have their
He, like,
cases
changed his whole life around too.
dismissed as if the charges and the offenses that they committed on January 6,
people that are
2021 in that riot
legitimately
at the U.S.
coasting.
Capitol almost never happened.
off the clout from this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Oh yeah, this
Like
definitely
making like livings off of just their Jan 6 like reputation.
it definitely like spawned a lot of careers and shit like that. I mean, like if you look at like Nick Fuentes, he basically blew up from the fucking Tiki Torch guys that were doing like the Charlottesville shit. So like,
Oh.
yeah, that's where he originally blew up from.
That shit was dumb long ago.
That shit was. He was like,
I forgot.
I mean, like
about
he's your age, so he was probably like what, like 18, 19 back then.
I think I was
This is
maybe
part of the
20, maybe.
I think he's either
21.
your age or a year older.
Trump administration and Department of Justice's whitewashing of what happened that day. We saw on the
have a Burger King
anniversary
hat?
last
Did
year,
you see that?
earlier this
Go back like 2 seconds.
Capitol almost never happened. This is part of the Trump administration and Department of Justice's whitewashing of what happened that day.
Yo, okay. The Burger King crown is crazy. The Burger King crown, bro. That's a racial dog whistle. Cause remember the guy with on the plane?
Get that nigga on the plane.
Yeah. If you have that, was that after this or was that before this?
That was way before this.
Okay, yeah. So why do you think he has a Burger King crown, bro?
We saw on the anniversary last year.
It's crazy. People were really pulling up to storm the Capitol in bare face.
I know.
Earlier this year, I should say.
That's white privilege.
Yo,
You're just like
of the White House
it.
putting out a website.
You're going straight up bare face.
Nothing can happen to me.
Like I would, if I was one of these dudes, I'd be rocking the American balaclava or some shit like that. Rocking bare face to storm the Capitol.
Oh
is
shit, he has
wild.
a
Essentially
Proud Boy
blaming
t-shirt.
Democrats
Did you
for
see
what
that?
happened.
They're all Proud Boys. That's why they're all wearing
It
yellow.
literally said that. Oh, I didn't know that was their.
That's
their
thing. See, they're
Whitewashing of what happened that day.
Goodness, bro.
The Proud Boy uniform is is, you know, like what is that one brand? It's not Perry Ellis. It's not a It's the one brand, Fred Perry. It's the yellow and black Fred Perry shirts. They're all wearing.
We saw on the anniversary last year.
I just realized.
Earlier this year, I should say, of the White House.
Of them motherfuckers. They got Proud Boy merch.
Yeah, he does have merch. Hold on, let it play.
Putting out a website, essentially blaming Democrats for what happened, and we've seen a continued alliance between.
He
they got a whole logo.
They got the hoodie and shit right here.
Not just the Department of Justice leadership.
I do not fuck with being around those types of niggas.
Fuck no. I mean, there's less of them out here, but I feel like when you were in fucking Georgia, it's probably like.
OD. They hold Klan rallies in parts of Georgia, bro.
I can imagine. Close to Atlanta or like not really close to Atlanta?
Not in Atlanta, but like around it. That's why I was asking you about Borat 2 on Tuesday, I think it was, on stream, because that nigga literally filmed part of the movie in like a city on the outskirts of Atlanta.
Oh.
And they were doing like it was like a old school like
real Klan rally shit.
It wasn't a Klan rally, but it was like a gala ball where they deadass.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. And they were like talking about he was like offering to sell his daughter to a nigga, and the dad was like, how much?
Yeah.
And then the daughter was like, Dad, what the fuck? That's just how they get down. Like they're on some real old school shit.
Yeah. It's weird thinking about like you it seems like that shit would be like some Texas shit, but like Georgia, because I feel like when you're in Atlanta, like it does feel like it's obviously in the South like a motherfucker, but like when you're in the middle of Atlanta, it's like very metropolitan, that it doesn't feel that like you could go 20 minutes out of the way and fucking go to motherfucking see real life Jim Crow shit.
in the White House with these riders, but intermediaries.
It's crazy they had the thin blue line flag after they beat a cop.
Been lobbying for over a year to get these
Proud Boys did nothing wrong.
Most violent group of offenders what they wanted, which was this full pardon.
So how will this all
So those motherfuckers all got free.
play out in the federal appeals court, Jake?
Well,
the reason why that's important is because like the head of the Proud Boys, like after this shit, he got debanked. He got like a lot of like you get crazy charges. Like you'll never be able to use a bank again.
Yeah, that's fucked.
I mean, that's what happened to Nick Fuentes. Like he can't use a bank. He can't use Bank of America.
You love that nigga, bro.
Nah, I hate that nigga, bro.
Yo, did you see this shit yesterday though? It was on the bottom of the headlines here. The kills 2 men in alleged drug boat strike.
You heard of this? I did.
Yeah,
not
I
see
saw
it
it yesterday when I was on break at work. They showed a clip, and this just kind of goes back to the COD collab, the MW2 video that they dropped to like normalize showing.
They showed it where
live bombings basically.
Was it like a? Was it like?
It
how
was a
we,
boat, but the thing that was blowing my fucking mind about it, yeah, drug boat strike right there.
Which one?
I would just leave it at that. Drug boat strike.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the video. What blows my mind about it?
These ones are old though. Or is this like it was one of these type of videos?
I don't know if it happened yesterday, but I'm pretty sure it did, bro. Like, so I don't know what that one
What
is.
were you saying though? My bad.
But the whole point I'm trying to make is if you look at the headline here, it literally says alleged drug boat. And in the headline yesterday, it was like suspected drug boat. So they don't even know for facts that that's, you know what so can you imagine just being on a boat and getting your shit nuked?
Yeah.
Because you're suspected. Like, there's no confirmation.
That shit is wild, bro.
It's fucking crazy. You just get murked up. No fucking evidence. Like,
and a lot of them boats are like not even anywhere near America. Like this shit is in the Eastern Pacific. Like,
bro,
fuck.
Again, I'm not defending the drug boats and smugglers and all that, but I'm saying if you have to put alleged and suspected, you don't know that that's what it was.
Hell no, they don't.
Like, and you're just offing a nigga. Like,
they are, and the crazy thing is too, like,
kills 2 men.
You can't just kill people. Like, even if they're drug dealers. First off, is that an executable offense?
No.
And second off, we don't even know if they're drug dealers. They don't go down and investigate. The U.S. military said it killed 2 people in a strike on an alleged drug trafficking boat in the Eastern Pacific Ocean on Monday. So where were they? Where's the Eastern Pacific? That shit sounds far as fuck. It doesn't sound, because...
No, that's pretty close to us.
Nah, the Eastern Pacific sounds like it's close to Asia.
Nigga, the Pacific Ocean is right here.
But aren't we on the Western Pacific and China's on the Eastern?
Nah.
China's East. They're known as the East. Unless maybe it was off the coast of California.
I guess
they have to be more clear because like I don't understand where the fuck that shit is.
Either way, they literally got, from what I've gathered from reading this shit, like quickly, is that it was transiting along the known narco trafficking route.
So like why...
you could have just happened to be on that route. I'm not defending them. I'm just saying like you're just on some wrong place, wrong time. It's like
yeah, I guess so. Okay, I guess it goes from Baja California to Peru.
Yeah.
But like where the fuck is that? Like that's in comparison to the US, I feel like they would be like it was off the coast of California or some shit like that.
No.
If they were to be like, then I would be like, you still shouldn't kill them. Like that's some crazy shit.
Called for a full
strikes on suspected drug boats in the Caribbean.
Suspected.
That's what I'm
officials
saying.
now
Bro,
confirmed to CBS that the aircraft in that September strike was painted so that people in that boat would look up and think it was a civilian plane.
That's even worse.
11 people died in the water that day.
God damn, bro. We're literally moving like just King Bond of a country.
Yeah, bro.
Just killing random people.
CBS News Pentagon reporter Eleanor Watson following.
Imagine if you're a fisherman, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You're just fucking on the water, vibing, and you happen to be in an area where last week a nigga was trafficking.
Bureau's office here in D.C.
And it's like they don't go down. Like I feel like that seems like
trying to criminalize the judiciary. It's time for.
Why are there no arrests in the U.S. over the Epstein list? That's a very good question.
It's a pretty easy question.
And
We
then-
wouldn't have any government left.
More than 400 people have now been charged in one of the most complex investigations the Department of
This
Justice
is very fascinating.
This is how they got them.
has ever faced, the January 6th attack on the Capitol. The FBI has called it an act of domestic terrorism,
Yeah,
and
that's
one
what it
group
is.
has grabbed investigators'
It was.
attention for their role, the Oath Keepers. The FBI describes them as an anti-government militia movement, among them current and former military and law enforcement. Their name is a reference to the oath they took to defend the U.S. Constitution.
How does that even fucking make sense? How are you anti-government, but your name is like to fucking keep an oath to the
But
Constitution?
unlike most other militia groups, we learned the Oath Keepers haven't been hiding.
Bruh.
They've
They
been
literally
armed
think
and in
they're
plain
fucking-
sight, broadcasting plans
Yo,
to
I wonder how much propaganda and like fucking like gun tuber videos you have to watch to get this much of a fucking like.
Yeah,
To
hard
think that
on.
you're
To just deputize yourself as a citizen.
For real though.
I'll handle it.
I'm gonna handle it. I'm a fucking kidnap Nancy.
The story
Pelosi.
will continue in a moment.
That's what they tried to do.
If you were looking for a roadmap to January 6th,
I guess this was 5
They're storming
years ago
the
now.
Capitol now.
Can you believe that?
That shit crazy.
That's over 5 years ago.
all you had to
This is
do was
2021.
listen.
Okay, guys, we're on
This guy's always in the cut.
open channel here now.
These are the voices of far-right extremists communicating with each other in real time from homes across America and on the ground in Washington.
Being there would've been crazy, bro.
That shit would have been crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was literally on the opposite side of the country.
you probably would have been on a list though if you even like
100%.
pulled
Well,
up.
I
to
mean,
that shit.
As some of them made their
on
way
that
to the
list
Capitol.
now.
Trump's been trying to.
Well, there probably was a different list back then. Now, if you were there, you're probably on the VIP list now.
Yeah, right.
Drain the swamp with a straw. We just brought a shop vac.
Stop the steal.
They were talking on a phone and computer app called Zello. It's unencrypted, like a walkie-talkie, and has an international user base of around 150 million.
Bro, why would you be on an unencrypted app?
popular
Not
with-
that encryption even matters. 'cause
It
they're
doesn't.
they're
They're gonna
cook you.
use. Yeah, they're gonna cook you on Signal, Telegram. Your
But
Truckers, disaster
this was even less secure. That was like a walkie-talkie.
relief groups, activists,
funny
and
as fuck.
extremists.
Just be safe, be alert, and stay in groups.
Anyone can listen to Zello. Oh, and Micah Lowinger did.
What, is that
Lowinger, a WNYC
is that a
radio
voiceover
reporter,
from the actual?
Yeah, all those were. They said, "Be safe, roll out information."
started working with the online extremist research group Militia Watch to understand how militia groups like to use Zello to recruit and communicate.
Leading up to January 6th, we uncovered examples of militias saying things like revolution or bust, that they were using Zello to plan their
bring that
travel
shit up.
to Washington, D.C., that they were going to have separate channels for people gathering intel and separate channels for boots on the ground.
And they did. On January 6th, Micah Lowinger found an open Stop the Steal conversation going on among 100 people on Zello and started recording.
It wasn't until a couple days later
You know who's
that
on
I
this
started
app?
to realize how much planning must have gone.
I mean, yeah, but I was gonna say the coon meat cooker.
He definitely is. Yeah, so basically, this is probably the last thing that we're going to get into, but a whole bunch of data got exposed for Nazis and shit, and they're all on this fucking app. And in this damn app, it's like the most
It exposes
embarrassing
everybody?
shit. Yeah, like we're going to personally be able to look at all their profiles
Hell
right
yes.
now. The only place where one person's questionable life choices meet the tragicom world of far-right online dating. So, it was whitedate.net. A site for Europoids seeking tribal love. Their words, not mine.
God.
I scraped and poked.
That is dead ass. Sorry to cut you off. That is literally textbook like white supremacist like language without saying it,
Yeah.
but saying it.
I mean, I feel like the white.
That's like some fortune. It is, but it's
Yeah.
like that's like kind of as you could argue that's similar to black people meet.
Yeah.
So like that's not as textbook as Europoids seeking tribal love. Like
Yeah.
that's 4chan
Tribal
verbiage.
Yeah, tribal shit. I feel like is not good. That's basically saying they're
Niggas
fashion.
dead ass think they're fucking Game of Thrones. All right. I'm trying to see these profiles.
Yeah,
though.
let's see. This is where.
This is like one of those memes where they show a super busty white chick in like a Confederate flag like bikini, and they're like, "Are you folding?"
Yo, for real.
You know.
I'm trying to find where.
I thought it was that video up to the left. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to see like where.
Normally, light features are recessive,
yeah.
right? So actually, there should be at least somewhat almond-shaped eyes.
Yeah, but that's only with your own genetics. And because if you take
an egg from a Nordic woman and sperm from a Nordic man, and you unite the two in vitro to create an embryo, and then you implant this embryo into a Chinese woman, then this Chinese woman, she's just the uterus.
This is Liv Heidi, founder of White Date, White Child, and WhiteDeal.net.
White Child too?
Speaking on the podcast of Frank Kramer, guitarist of Stalgewitter, arguably Germany's most charmingly subtle Nazi band. A man whose understanding of genetics is just as solid as his ideology. You remember that dating site I mentioned? The one I said I signed up for to find love and strong traditional values? Well, that was a lie. Hi, I'm Martha Root. Online, I go by Back to the Root. And no, I'm not.
I mean,
this is fucking crazy.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of I mean, it's some cultural.
Trad wife in training. I'm a journalist, and the last few months I've been deep inside White Date.
They don't hate racism, they hate white people.
.net, documenting everything, its user base, its ideology, and the woman running it all. Because Liv isn't just your average Pinterest Nazi with an obsession for Nordic runes and fertile wombs. She's trying to build a full-blown fascist white supremacy network, disguised as a dating app. She doesn't want journalists snooping around. She warns her users about feds and anti-white infiltrators. So I sent one in.
I mean, I feel like
not a person, a large language model.
Shit they were posting?
That's right. Some of White Date's most dedicated Aryan suitors spent weeks chatting with a chatbot, trained, prompted, monitored by me. And while they flirted with their perfect trad wife, I collected data, screenshots, patterns, plans. Because Liv built this whole empire from the shadows, separating her online persona from her real identity. But what if her echo chamber isn't as soundproof as she thinks? In the next videos, we'll look closer at her users, her ambitions, the infrastructure she's using, and maybe, just maybe, at what it's like to run a Nazi dating site from a quiet northern German suburb.
Of course it's
Follow. It only gets weirder from here.
Yeah, that shit is dope. I'm trying to find the actual where we can find. Oh shit! You can look at their actual fucking.
That's what. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Oh, that's how you look through it. Is it only Europe? Oh yeah, I want to see these.
Yeah, nah, definitely fuck the Europe shit.
Yeah, because it's like Europe is pretty like. I feel like that's what it would be. Nazi dating site is sinister work for real.
It really is, bro. Shout out Packet.
This motherfucking shit is like.
Yeah, it's very janky. Is that what that's supposed to be?
It looks like fucking potatoes.
Any white person obsessed with genetics is very sketch.
I know someone who got into a relationship online and now has it. Okay, let's see. Let's move this shit to America and see these motherfuckers' data. Let's go to California to see if we know.
Oh my goodness,
There's
bro.
a lot of fucking niggas out here. Potatoes.
Is that what they are? I don't know.
Oh, there's hella in LA.
Yeah, of course.
I'm an attorney who would like to raise a family on a homestead.
Okay, sketch.
Duck Prince.
Youngish, professional, likable dickhead type of guy. What the fuck? Likable dickhead type of guy?
What?
The nigga's gay?
He's a gay Nazi?
What?
Yo, this is totally the dude from the fucking Nick Fuentes video.
Duck Prince? This nigga's a furry?
I think so.
Good looks, charming, and sophisticated.
Yo, this is a very interesting. That's how you know it's in LA.
I want a traditional, non-mixed family.
God damn.
Nigga, you're literally gay.
Damn, they put in fucking addresses and shit?
Yeah, that's fucking nuts.
That's crazy. This person is goated. Damn, this site is so fucking. It be tweaking. It's too much data. Let's check the fucking.
Yeah, I was about to say, check like New York City.
I'm looking for a woman who wants to be treated like the center of the universe. who would be worth the constant struggle. Life has become noticeably increasing efforts to destroy traditional families. I'm an honest, intelligent guy who is used to being told he's too thoughtful for his own good.
Psychopath.
I work hard for accomplishments. I value family tremendously. I can talk to any subject and enjoy conversation.
41-year-old Jersey guy.
Ideal first date, ethno state. Yo, this is crazy.
What does that mean?
Like us, like Israel. Oh, maybe they just put. Okay, maybe this isn't their image. This is just like.
Oh, that's way easier, bro.
Okay, yeah.
I'm a straight 62, nigga. Pack it up.
Caucasian male.
Pack it in, bro. You're a racist 62-year-old trying to find love.
The
Pack
government
it in,
needs
brother.
this for convicted. Yo, for real. I mean, they kind of have this
What'd they
for
say?
convicted.
The government
needs this for convicted pedophiles. Pedophiles.
Yeah, but how are they going to convict themselves?
I mean, if you're not.
Shout out a first-time chatter, though.
I think, though, yeah, shout out Ultraviolet. But I think, yeah, that's the thing. It needs it for non-convicted. Because I think if you're convicted, you're on a list already. But, like.
Yeah, you know what's crazy, bro? I don't know if it's like some LA County shit. But you know how people used to have to go door to door and tell people they were pedos?
They don't do that out here.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a California thing, but
I think
also
that's everywhere.
But
You're supposed to, right?
I guess, but no one's. When has that ever happened to you?
I've
never, right?
Yeah, I've never.
You've never had someone knock on your door like.
Nah, I haven't, and I'm glad. I kind of.
I mean, obviously, but it's like, what happened to that? Is what I'm asking. Like,
I think you're maybe it's just on your street because they might not be like directly.
But they're on damn near every street though. And I've lived in mad different cities, so I'm like thinking like no one's ever come to the door and been like, "Yo,
I'm a convicted sex offender, please." Like, what are you even supposed to say?
I know.
Like,
what do you say? Because
watch out, but I'm at your house.
I just need you to know I'm around the corner.
Yeah, this is what I was looking for though. This is their actual profile.
Oh my goodness,
dude! This
white
shit is
power.
crazy.
What is 1488?
That means like Heil Hitler, because it's like, what is it? H is like the 14th letter.
Okay,
and like
okay.
88 or some shit like that. Yeah.
That's
Yo, this dude put his face on this shit.
Good. Where does that nigga live?
So
Lillington? Lillington? North Carolina?
I'm a bilingual German American who speaks both English and German.
I said bilingual.
I'm an astronaut by faith, a modern yet native expression of Western kind's faith and religious traditions. Politically, I am more of a pragmatist and believe in simply doing what works for our people, not getting too bogged down in ideological titles. But I am certainly traditionalist and folkish.
Fuck you, bro.
Let's see. Yo, this is crazy. Yeah, if you're just tuning in and shit, we on a Nazi dating site. Well, not on a Nazi dating site. We're on a site that exposed a bunch of Nazis and shit like that.
She said literally every commerce? What does that say?
Where?
Underneath, on the bottom of the picture. Literally every
commerce? Yeah.
Commerce, whatever.
Dude, she was last active 11 hours and 18 minutes ago.
That shit was last night.
Dude,
kissing a gorilla is fucking crazy.
These people probably don't even know their data is this fucking exposed.
Christopher Lee. Reverend.
Former state leader and reverend of the WCOT.
What is that?
That's probably
because he said still hold the same beliefs, so it's probably some major racist shit. I thought it was WCOTC.
COTC.
What is that, bro? World Church of the Creator.
It's a white supremacist group.
Told you.
That considers itself a religion founded on the proposition of.
Told you,
this is when the ADL was like legit.
He said still hold those same beliefs.
God damn.
Damn, bro.
Dude,
that's some literal Grand Dragon shit.
They're among us, yo. This guy's in Canada.
Just a hardworking
This guy's in Pittsburgh. This dude looks like he'll shoot some shit.
He really does, bro. I don't know. I'm honestly afraid to talk shit about some of these people.
I think that the people that seem the sus, like the Europeans, just look like it's naturally like that's what they're about.
Yeah, but
the
one
Americans
of these niggas
look the most sus.
They
bro.
look like they'll come to LA and try to find us, bro. I'm dead serious.
This guy looks like the dude that was in that video of the guy at the Ring camera. Oh, but he's French.
What?
Okay, the Europeans, it just looks supernatural with them. This guy's.
I thought that was an old boss of mine. The Joe nigga? No, the Joe, the third one in. Looks just like this
guy.
Nigga. Yeah, it's not him though.
Damn, bro. Yo, it's Laura Loomer.
Military mom. Click her shit.
Dude, tell me she don't look like.
And simple.
Tell me she don't look like Laura Loomer, yo.
She was on a month ago.
I'm down to earth and simple.
Nashville. Would like to have children. Pack it up, bitch.
Yeah.
Pack it up.
This is the people in the army.
These people are fucking delusional. 60 want kids.
Yo, Mr. Nice Guy.
It's fucking crazy that all of them use the same like incel verbiage. I'm usually getting in trouble for being too nice and too thoughtful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then they're like, I'm looking for a traditional
I'm
family.
looking for a non-black, like, I'm just too nice of a dude. I get taken advantage of.
Dude.
When I'm shitting on minorities.
This guy right here, like.
Again, bro, I'm genuinely afraid to say shit about some of these people.
Yo, this is crazy.
What does it say?
It's just a picture of Hitler.
Are you guys starting to. I think it said hello 2024.
Yeah, but at least that shit is not in America. Average
Joe, literally. Just a down-to-earth, masculine, traditional.
Yo, these people are crazy, bro.
What is Cassidy saying? I would like to join the community.
Because this seems like a fed.
That's what I'm saying.
To find individuals with the same ideologies as me.
Although it's a predominantly white place. Pine Bluff?
I still find all kinds of LGBT, wokeist, pro-BLM characters constantly oppressing me with their intrusive thoughts.
She's definitely getting teamed out by multiple niggas.
That's why I would like to find people who understand me where I can really be myself.
In Arkansas? You're good, bro.
She probably lives in that Arkansas community of white supremacists.
Bro, how are you in Pine Bluff, Arkansas talking about you're oppressed as a white woman?
There's only white people there. Yo, this is crazy. Okay, that's in the UK. Oh my God. See, this guy, like, I don't even want to say nothing about this guy.
I'm not saying shit. He's in Vegas.
This guy's.
You got it, bro.
You got it, man.
Respect, bro.
This guy.
You're just a nice guy.
This dude looks like Matt Walsh, bro.
Yeah.
Gordon Call. Yo.
That nigga's a serial killer.
That nigga probably a serial killer too.
Not probably. He has bodies.
This guy's a shit.
46. Bro, I'm not saying shit about these guys.
I'm not saying shit about. Yo, this dude has a katana, but he's French though, so I guess that's okay.
What the hell's Jarek? Noonan? That's Georgia. I want to see what he's talking about. Looking for a woman
of European descent who supports white well-being.
They just make shit up, bro. They literally just come up with phrases. White well-being.
I have a good sense of humor who looks to inspire collectively for our prosperity and future endeavors. This dude definitely wrote this with AI,
Hold
bro.
up. Marital status, divorced, trying again.
Bruh.
Pack it up.
Pack it up. I wonder why he got fucking divorced.
Pack it up.
They all wrote their bios with ChatGPT.
On God. They said, hey, how can I be super racist without sounding too scary?
Yeah, because it's like at a certain point, like
I'm not saying shit about anyone wearing camo.
He said, yeah, I'm not tapping the glass. Fuck around, find my brown ass chopped in the Hudson River. Yeah, half these people look like, this person's young. Dude, she totally looks
Metal Mystic. She's very hippie for this page.
They put
3
their
years
income,
ago. What's her income?
7 to 20K.
Yeah, nigga, because she sells rocks and crystals and
I'm a
bead
northerner.
necklaces.
I practice asatru,
I don't know
Norse
what that is.
paganism and astrotheology.
Oh, nah.
Alchemy with elements.
I told you before we even fucking.
Yo, this is.
I deadass said it before we even pulled her shit up.
Yeah, it was definitely gonna be some crazy shit.
She said, "Yeah, I made 7 bands selling beaded wrist bracelets." She sells anklets on the side of the road.
This guy, he's from
I'm
the
not saying
Netherlands.
shit. No,
He's from the Netherlands.
You got it, bro.
Yo, this guy.
You also got it, bro. I look forward to. That's not a real person.
This looks like Shia LaBeouf in that movie.
Viking Maiden, 85.
Wait, where's someone's 85?
No, Viking. She was born in 85.
Oh,
I don't know that it's real though.
Yeah, this looks like a fucking bot. I feel like there's. You would think there's feds on here though, but then again, the feds are probably on this shit.
Yeah, to actually fuck, not to do their job. Just like the nigga swiping. This is the same thing.
Yeah, a rock collector would end up here trying to become a stay-at-home mom.
No shit, yeah.
We are the products of our ancestors.
Hey, babe, what kind of rock is gonna help me hate black people?
Yo, is this guy?
Babe, do you have a necklace for deporting Mexicans?
Like, for real. Yo, this guy looks like AI. Like, this shit looks like a honey trap.
Stacy?
Let's see Stacy.
Nah, she seems very real.
She wrote a big ass motherfucking.
Good evening. Come from a traditional white family
of German, Scottish, and Nordic descent.
They let us say like looking for a true American, and then they'll list 3 different European countries
and be like, I speak partly German. I traced my lineage through the 1100s.
You don't speak German.
I feel like what if they're not even these fucking like these mix of people? Like, what if she's like Peruvian or something?
Oh, she's 5'11". My fault.
She should have been a model.
That's my fault, big bro. You got it.
She should have been fucking on Vogue or some shit, not fucking 59.
She would literally try to squabble up with us. You realize that?
I have a doctorate degree in counseling psychology and currently work as a psychiatrist with a substance abuse center in Western Virginia.
Damn, bro.
West Virginia. Why are they putting their? You know they're old
because they're all meth.
Yeah.
There's mad substance abuse there.
I was raised on a cattle ranch, so I'm not afraid of hard work. Know my way around animals, guns, preservation, canning, and a
garden.
Does that
say 59 years old?
Yeah, I mean, at least she looks.
Pack it up, bitch.
God damn.
Widowed.
Cannot have children.
What the fuck does that say? Widow? Yeah, no shit.
Yeah,
you're 59.
She does not want to bring kids into this world.
You're 59. She can't. That shit said widowed second chances. What does that mean? That shit is very sketch. When you look at the.
Yeah, I don't even know. She killed her husband.
What does that say? Single and shocking.
Where does it say?
Marital status, bro.
Single, shocking. It's not too shocking.
This nigga sounds like such a.
Bro has
born in Portugal.
Is he even white? I mean, I guess you're white.
Yeah, look at the thing behind it. Isn't that one of those Nazi symbols?
Yeah, this is like one of the Nazi symbols and shit. Let's look at one more. Then probably got to slide. Let's look at Bobby Westman. He's from Madison, Wisconsin. At least he didn't put his face on. He knew not to do that.
Traveling. There's 11 photos though, bro. You can click over.
Oh my God.
You can click over. Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. He does have his face on here, bro.
Bro, are they? What the fuck?
We will say no to white genocide. Yeah, you're such a victim, bro.
Yeah, man, victim.
That's him. That's Bobby Westman. Oh nah, my fault, bro. Actually, you're cool, bro. You got it. That's actually on me.
Yeah, it's a good picture.
Yeah, you look good, bro. No cap.
You look totally sane.
You're honestly pretty chill. Good luck. Vikings are cool, man.
Bro's a Vikings fan?
That's a Jared Allen jersey.
God damn.
Yeah, no, you're cool, bro. You're cool with me. That was my fault for disrespect.
This shit crazy out here, man. So, yeah, be careful on these fucking dating sites, yo. Don't get your information stolen and shit like that.
All right, I got to slide to work.
Yeah.
Yo, thanks for watching.
Appreciate y'all for watching this shit. Appreciate it for the follow, whoever followed and shit. We're gonna be back on this shit sometime soon and shit. Yes, Sirski. Make sure you subscribe if you can with Prime and follow on YouTube shit too, gang. Peace. That shit was crazy. We really got the fucking white supremacists among us.
This is good shit because that news just broke yesterday, right?
I think so.
Yeah, so we're probably one of the first, if not the first, like pod to
talk about that shit.
Yeah, and like pull up the whole.
Yeah, because that shit wasn't loading, and now it's fucking loading. So that's fire. That shit worked.
Well, it's just like I don't think anyone else has tapped into that yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
White supremacist dating site.
I'm gonna try to find. I'm gonna make clips of this shit, and I'm gonna try to do